Yo, what's up? How are you guys? Yo, it's been a few years, really. Um, I'm back. I think the goal is to produce some more videos. Um, just kind of have a conversation here. Um, I think it's important. Um, I got some like traction in the past making videos like about my liver flushes, and that was like that was great. You know what I'm saying? That was like a journey that I was on, and some of you guys followed along with me, and that was great. And you know, I think since that time, like obviously, like life has changed. Um, Still the same, still, but different at the same time. So I think before I keep going on, making more videos, um, figure that figure out what that will be, figure out what that can be together. You know what I'm saying? Um, Figured I'd just like update you about what's been going on. Things have been pretty good for the most part. Um, I feel like around the time I was making the liver flush videos, I was going through a transition period where I just like finished college, was like looking looking to see what else I could do with my life. Was like, you know, still on the spirituality tip, but maybe just like in that way. You know what I'm saying? So um, just felt like I needed to like cleanse some stuff out of my body, and that was cool. Some of y'all still debating like whether the liver flush is good or not, but either way, like I was cleansing out my body, regardless of if you believe there's stones or not or what have you in your liver. Like, still cleansing out my body every month, and like did that for many months. So very just still positive. You know what I'm saying? Um, I haven't been doing that recently, not because like I don't think it's effective or anything like that. I think it was effective. It taught me a lot about my body. It's just like I just needed to move on from that. I just kind of got tired of doing that. At some points, it felt like a lot of stones weren't coming out. So maybe like I had accomplished my goals with that. Um, so yeah, I just moved on. You know, I think that's the type of person I am. Like, um, just do something, and if it feels right, just move on from that. So that's what's up. Um, yeah, like a lot of stuff's coming to mind, like what I've been doing since that time, but just want to keep it kind of brief and um, concise and efficient here. Not try to do everything like in one video. Um, Obviously, this is filmed during COVID time, so yeah, yeah. Um, just like hope everybody's taking care of themselves, and transitioning through this time very well. Um, and hope everybody's like loved ones are good, because like it's a real concern. Like, there's people that I have in my life that like are vulnerable. I feel like that are more vulnerable than me, and you know, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, anyway, let me see. I wrote down some stuff, so I'm just gonna take a peek at that. I ain't got no shame in doing that. So I want to cover like three things really that like that I've been up to. Um, I guess first of all, like when I was like liver flushing and doing all that stuff, like I had set in motion like an idea to start a business, and that business was and I think I maybe mentioned this in some of my other videos, like I wanted to start an alcoholic beverage business, and um, and I did, and that's what I kind of been doing. You know what I'm saying? At least I could say like that's what I've been doing. I haven't just been like sitting around. You know what I'm saying? But, if you want to sit around, that's cool. Like you know, if you could sit around, I wouldn't mind sitting around. That's basically like what's happening during this COVID. I'm sitting around. But anyway, so I started an alcoholic beverage business, and um, I think that's something I could sort of discuss, like that that particular journey, because that particular journey is kind of deep too, um, and like a lot of stuff comes up for the person when they're going through that, like being an entrepreneur. And I think I think when you think about being an entrepreneur and like kind of like a seeker, like a spiritual person, like there's like a lot of there's like a lot of things like going on for a person, and maybe some of y'all is like familiar with that, like but all in all, like most things, like it's a good thing for you. uh, let's see. So yeah, so I started an alcoholic beverage business. Like it's going pretty well. It's out there, you know what I'm saying? Like it's out in the stores. Um, and Yeah, just been doing that for the past few years and figuring that out. I think we're into the second, or we've been through like 2 years now of that business, but there's so much that went into it, from like the initial idea to like I think I think from the initial idea to sort of like progressing through these stages where you get the branding and the marketing and the website and the business license, and like getting into taxes and bookkeeping and accounting and motivation, yada yada yada. So we can talk about that later. I don't want to get too much into that now. I just really wanted to give you guys an idea of like where I've been, what I've been up to. Like honestly, I've been thinking about making videos for 3 or 4 years, and like just didn't do it. And I think that's fine. But now as I'm making like this video, like I feel good about it. Um, it feels powerful to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think I'll keep doing that, and maybe keep recording from this spot until I feel like moving around. Like right now, I'm just like in a room talking to myself, talking to you guys. But that's what it feels like. It can feel like. Let's see. Then I work, like the alcoholic beverage business is really like my side hustle, and then there's like a way that I pay my bills. So um, there's like I work in coffee essentially, and you could probably guess what that work entails. But um, so like that's I don't know if a lot of YouTubers talk about that, but or people that are on YouTube talk about like their side thing, which is fair, whatever. But that takes up like that's like another piece of the component. Like I think a lot of people start businesses related to like the first thing, related to the business I started on my own. Like there's like a lot going on between like that that side business, which is for me the alcoholic beverage business, and like working for like working for a company that's like paying the bills that like my health insurance is connected to. And yeah, no, like, yeah, like, you know, who needs health insurance? Because like, you know, like you eat fruits and veggies and whatever, but like the reality of the situation is like sometimes that can be good for you to have stuff like that. And you know, I'm just gonna keep it real, like, um, you know, like all of us are different. We're just like, you know, progressing through this as like the best we can. That was like a tangent, but whatever. But anyways, like, so I have that job, and then um, that work, and then I have my side business, and like that's really like how I make money, and like how I plan to make money and stuff like that. So um, I think and then I think I have a note here about, you know, what I've been up to as far as the stones, but like, yeah, I just think like, you know, I moved on from that. Um, I'm still doing like things to sort of like like fulfill that desire in myself to be the best I can be. You know, meditating, exercising, you know, boxing, running, walking, stretching. And I think like, and then also like just like in terms of like what I consume for energy, whether that's like eating, like I eat twice a day, usually skip breakfast and just have like lunch and dinner. And also been doing some breathing stuff, which I could talk about too. It's a little hard, a little convoluted to talk about. I kind of dabble, like, I think that's the thing about the stone things. Like, I kind of dabble into things and I like figure it out as I go, which is cool. But then, yeah, so I've been dabbling like a few things in terms of like breath work and from a lot of different angles. So we could talk about that too. But that's really what I've been up to. Just like really just setting up the business, setting up the side business, which I hoped would be like a full-time business, but like isn't really ready to be that. And also like uh, working, doing that work for a company, and continuing like, I mean, we'll just call it like the spiritual journey, what have you. Um, so like, yeah, and if I think of anything else, like I'll put it out there like in further videos. But I think I posted like a video like before this one that was just like me shadow boxing. Like, forgive me if you thought that was whack or whatever, but that's what I just needed to like dip my toes back in, into the water. And I think that stuff's good. Like, um, anyway, yeah, just like I love boxing right now, as like an exercise. So, and we could talk more about that too. And like, I feel like there's like some stuff that might be going on around that, and like maybe teaching that one day, or like being involved with that at a deeper level at some point. So, creeping up on 15 minutes here. So I just want to say, you know, stay tuned. Um, thanks for watching this. I don't know if I need to apologize for being gone so long, but I mean, not on camera for so long. But I think some of y'all have been reaching out to me about the liver flush thing, and I've been trying to respond back as best as I can. But like,